Welcome back to MacPhee Ford. Today we'll be looking at this brand new 2022 Ford Bronco Wildtrak. Now this particular Bronco Wildtrak is finished in Area 51. It has the Luxe package 354A, which is the highest available trim level and the most expensive Bronco there is. Starting in front, we do have these full LED signature headlights. This is standard on the Wildtrak trim level. Also standard on Wildtrak is the gloss black grille with the Bronco logo right in the front. We also get the LED fog lights and the exposed recovery hooks down there at the bottom. Now this particular Bronco does not have the steel bumper, although you can option in a heavy-duty modular steel bumper. We also do get these unique tie-down points here. 150-pound limit. Allows you to tie down a kayak or something like that. Now because this is a Wildtrak, it does have the Sasquatch package, which does include these 17-inch gloss black wheels on an LT 315/70/17, which is a 35-inch tall tire. It's on a Goodyear Territory mud terrain tire. So again, this is unique to the Sasquatch package. This is the 35-inch tall tire. There's your Wildtrak with your Sasquatch badge on the side. We also do have the LED mirror spotlight, as well as the blind spot information system up there as well. This particular Bronco has the soft top option. You can option in a molded in color hard top. Here's another look at these 35-inch tires. And we also do have the signature LED taillights, which is standard on outer banks and up. We also do get the blacked out Bronco logo. And we do get a full-size 35-inch spare tire mounted to the back of the tailgate with the reverse camera right there. We also do get a rear tow hook, and you'll see the exhaust is tucked away underneath to improve the departure angle. We also do get Bilstein off-road shocks. Now stepping inside of this Bronco, we do have an intelligent access door handle. And optional on the Wildtrak are the leather and vinyl seats. So this is an option on the Wildtrak. So we do have the leather seats here, which is usually it comes with a cloth seat, but again we do have the leather. Just get a nice sort of blue accent stitching there with the stone accent as well. They are power operated, both driver and passenger. And also here in the door panel, we do get the vinyl material on the door. We also do have the power locks as well. Now most of the door controls are located actually in the center console, because the doors do come off in the new Bronco. There's a couple of screws up here that you undo, as well as this electrical connector, and it does allow the doors to come off and be stored in the back. And the roof also does come off, both the soft top and the hard top. And to the left of the steering wheel, you have your automatic headlight controls with your fog lights right there in the middle, your LED mirror spotlight, as well as your electronic parking brake. Now stepping inside, we do get Ford's intelligent access key fob. So we do have remote start on the key, and push button start is standard across all Bronco models, which is nice. Now something you'll notice if you ever happen to drive a Bronco with the soft top is that it is quite significantly louder inside the cabin. You do hear quite a bit of road noise as well as tire noise. But starting here on this nice leather-wrapped heated steering wheel, you get a nice Bronco logo right there in the middle. We do have the adaptive cruise control with the lane centering as well as our volume buttons. We also do have some of our phone and buttons for our digital gauge cluster there as well. But we can scroll through various things in this gauge cluster. If we click the menu button right there, we can go through, we have a My View, also have trip and fuel. We can go through our fuel economy status, trips 1 and 2. We also have the off-road section. So we can go in here and view off-road status. It'll tell you your four-wheel drive setting. We also have pitch and roll, power distribution, tire pressures. We also have a gauge summary. And we have the all the gauges in their individual menu. Boost pressure, oil temperature, transmission temperature, and the battery voltage. And if we go back again, we have our navigation. We can set a navigation destination. Those are phone, audio, and other various settings in here as well. And moving into the middle, standard on the high package, we do have the Sync 4 12-inch display. It's brand new to the Bronco. We can have our home setting here, so we have our audio set up with our secondary navigation screen, or we can change this if we want to put something else. We have zone lighting, or we can off-road status, or we can click this button and we can pull up and we can scroll through different things. Now if you go into audio, we have our sources. We can change FM, Sirius XM, or Bluetooth. We can also set up a Bluetooth phone in here. We do have built-in navigation and various apps like Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Other various settings in here as well, more vehicle settings, display settings, valet mode. And if we go into features, we do have the driver assistance features. We have the adaptive cruise control, lane keep system, pre-collision assist, blind spot information system, or parking sensors, or crash traffic alert. And we have zone lighting as well, which is neat. Now on top of the screen, we do have some of our off-road switches. So we do have the front locking differential, the rear locking differential, the trail turn assist, traction control, and your hazard light button right there. Again, standard push button start on all Bronco models, which is nice. And we do have the dual zone automatic climate control with our heated seat button right there, and also the heated steering wheel button right there. We have our volume, auto start stop, and the manual button for the camera. So we can push this and we can pull up the cameras. We do have the 360-degree camera, so we can view a front with 360, or we can cycle through and go full front view, or even a panoramic front view. We do have a wireless charger here, as well as some multiple USB and USB-C and USB-A. We have our shifter for our 10-speed automatic transmission. Get a nice Bronco logo there. This is mated to, in this case, a 2.7-liter twin-turbo EcoBoost engine. It's a V6. You can also option the 2.3-liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost. This one does have the 10-speed with the 2.7. Now here we have some of the good stuff here. We have our 4-wheel drive setting. So all Broncos are 4-wheel drive. We have the 2 high, 4 low, 4 high, and the 4 automatic setting with our trail control right there in the middle. And we also do have the GOAT mode select, which is basically a drive mode select, so we can turn this dial and cycle through various drive modes. We have normal, eco, sport, slippery, mud and ruts, sand, and Baja. And as you change the 4-wheel drive setting, it will automatically change the drive mode, or the transfer case for that specific drive mode. So if we put it into mud and ruts, so I'm not going to touch anything, it's going to automatically shift it in 4-wheel drive, lock the rear differential. It will also pull up the front camera. You'll see it lock the rear differential there, and turn off traction control. So it'll do all that automatically. And again, you put it back into normal. Everything will go back to its normal state. And as I mentioned, the doors don't have much function on them, so most of the controls are right here. So we do have the 4-way automatic one-touch windows with their power mirror control right there as well. And we do have the auxiliary switches. So these are pre-wired to the fuse box, and this allows you to run like a light bar or a winch or something off of these, and you don't have to drill some ugly switch into your dash or anything like that. You can just use these. They're right there ready to go. We give me a nice Bronco logo right there on the dash, as well as up top, something that's pretty unique to the Bronco. We do have a mount here for a GoPro, so you can actually set up a say a threaded mount. You can actually set up a GoPro there. It also comes with a USB and USB-C slot there as well, so you can use this. You can record your use this as a dash cam or something like that. Now stepping into the back seat of this Bronco, we do have the 4-door model here. You can get a 2-door, but this is the 4-door, which is certainly a little bit more popular. But we do have that nice leather seating here, the optional leather with the sandstone accent. We do get a nice fold down center console here with some cup holders, as well as multiple USB and 110 volt outlet, as well as your window switches. Again, they are removed from the door to allow it to be more lighter, because they do come off. And again, that nice sandstone vinyl there on the door. We do get your standard locks and your handle there as well. Now coming around back, this is a split tailgate, so you do operate the bottom and the top individually. We do have the soft top here, which is a little bit more difficult to lift the upper section up. There is a couple of tabs here you just lift up on each side, and it will fold up by itself. The hard top makes it a little easier. You just flip it up as soon as you open the door, but they're both pretty easy. We do have the subwoofer for the Bang & Olufsen premium sound system, some carpet mats right there, and a nice some tie-down hooks here with a little lasso, which is a neat little touch there. We do have the plugs again for your top, and the seats do fold down, which does make you do get quite a bit of space back here with the seats folded down in the back of the new Bronco. So if you're interested in getting a Bronco just like this one, feel free to give us a call or visit MacPhee4.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video.